Hi everyone. As you can see, I have wet hair as I'm going to start this video because I had to just get this in before I have sessions with my clients. So back to back, here we go. This video is about destiny. Some people believe in it, some people don't. I personally believe in it, and this is why. I have learned that we actually have a template from my Pleiadian training on the back of our head, and it's called our Ka template. And it's actually where different lessons and experiences, not just negative lessons, things that we're supposed to experience, are actually written on there. It's a blueprint that's written on there before we even come into body. So before we come into body, we decide who we're going to be connected with, on at least the people that we're going to have really intense connections with. So that's why people, sometimes you can have soulmates and things like that, and soul family. And also we pick our parents. We pick our parents to fit the lock and key of the karmas that we're working out, the lessons that we're working out, and also the dharmas, the positive experiences. It fits perfectly with everything that we're learning. We pick experiences that usually are the opposite of actually what we're going towards in our higher self light form. So if you are going towards oneness, you might have a lot of isolation as a child and things like that. So we actually are really here having a destined experience. Now, sometimes we don't fulfill our destiny, and this is because we do have some choice. We do have some free will. We don't always have to do every single thing that our higher self planned for us. However, if we do, we'll be happy we did when we're complete with this life, because we have certain things we really deeply want to achieve and experience. And so, then if we listen, we may not have to come back and do certain things over again. Now, some things are positive experiences and we won't mind doing them over again. It's like we join certain people over and over and over again, and they keep meeting us and we love them, and we just keep saying, hey, let's do this next life together again, So those experiences you might not mind doing over again, but sometimes we want to really pay attention so that we don't get stuck in a cycle, the hamster wheel. And how do we do that? We pay attention to the little messages that our higher self is giving us every single day. Our higher self is really, it's the part of us that is on the etheric plane, that's 6-dimensional and above, and that is already in a state of oneness and enlightenment and happiness. And so our higher self is there to help our lower self continue to be impulsed towards our highest good. And so when we're paying attention, it's a really important to sit and ask your higher self the light to come in. You could ask your higher self to fill up your central channel, your tube of light, or to even fully blend with you every day. And then really listen when you hear like a strong impulse. Sometimes that might be your guardian angel or your guides, but you can make a clear decision that you want to be in tune and listen to your higher self every day, because that higher self is giving you clues and messages to keep you moving towards your highest destiny, which does include connecting with other people. And yeah, I always talk about in my sessions, you can miss door door number 1 is the best door. Like, it's the door where you get to have a really amazing relationship and you finally transcend issues XYZ, or you get that type of career where you're really actualizing your highest potential, or all kinds of things. And then door number 2 is where you miss that door, and you end up having to kind of learn a harder way. And there's all kinds of other doors. So I try to always tell people, don't miss door number 1. And sometimes you can't force other people. Sometimes you'll be in a situation where you're picking door number 1, but somebody else that's a part of the situation misses door number 1. Missed relationships and things like that, where someone could really grow and have a growth curve, and they don't end up growing because they're just not, something in them is just not willing to transcend those issues. So that's the human choice that we have down here. We could say, no, I'm actually going to chill a little bit more. I'm not going to go as much into my spiritual path as I thought I would. I thought I could, but now that I'm here, it's really hard. And I'm just going to kind of take it more easy, and I'm going to go slow. So ultimately, in the end, there is no end, and there's no wrong choices. But if you are on a path of evolving and awakening in this lifetime, I highly recommend just sitting and tuning in with your higher self every single day, whether it be just before you go to sleep or in the early morning, and set an intention to really that you're ready to listen every single day so that you can have an amazing destiny. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.